what's happening, man. It's kicking back with Sagafoo time, and I am going to lift up the blood boards and expose all the videos underneath. All right, so you're kicking back with Sagafoo, and I'm going to go through my my new Arrow and eBay acquisitions and a few other things. I'm going to talk about the actual movies too, not just show them. First one I'm going to show off here is It, Part 1 and 2. This is the famous Stephen King story. This is a new remake. This is a great version that has, I believe, 2 Blu-rays in each one. At least one, no, a whole bonus Blu-ray. So 3 Blu-rays total in this set. You know what that is. I'm not going to talk too much about it. It's been talked about. I've got, lots of copies of Godzilla vs. Kong. Probably the first decent thing to come out from these guys in their multiverse of Godzilla and King Kong stuff. So, it's cool. I got these on DVD. They'll be going for $7 plus shipping. 2-disc set. Oh, alright, this one is Old Boy. I think this is like Asian horror or something, but now I haven't seen. I tried to watch it. It's not my thing. Tell me why I should watch it or why I should hate it in the comments. 12 Monkeys. This is a beautiful Region B Blu-ray. 12 Monkeys. It's not a movie I like. I don't like this movie, so it's okay. I mean, it's Bruce Willis or whatever. To me, it's just so convoluted, but I hear it's Terry Gilliam. So you make your decision. That's why I'm selling it. I don't need to. Hey, this one, love it or hate it. It's Waterworld. Waterworld with Kevin Costner. I love Kevin Costner in this household. So, yay Kevin Costner. This is the 2-disc American version with the extended cut on DVD and the Blu-ray, of course. So that's a real nice. I really like this. This is for sale. This will be going for, I think, $15 plus shipping. Alright, this one is called Battle Royale. This is an Asian battle movie. It's exactly what it looks like. It's sort of an apocalyptic kind of thing. There's some effects. It's new, but not the kind of thing I'm going to get too into. But it's Arrow Video, beautiful Arrow Video release here. Region B, I believe. Yep, and so you can buy that for $10 on my eBay site plus shipping. Here's a nice Hammer, Demons of the Mind. One of the interesting Hammer movies to come out that didn't feature anybody I've ever heard of. It's actually kind of good. It's a psychological horror, but this doesn't have Lee or Cushing or any of those guys. It's just I don't even know the cast, honestly, which is weird because I watch a lot of Hammer movies. So this is not my favorite. However, I have a copy in my collection, and that's not it. Ricky-O, another one's for sale. I have no idea what that is. Tell me in the comments. The Guyver, hey, the Guyver. That is every man's fantasy to be, imbibed with the powers of the Guyver and be able to stop in the middle of a bad transaction and say, I am the Guyver. But personally, I always think the Guyver is a stupid freaking name. But hey, the Guyver, it's actually pretty cool. I watch it. Don't send hate mail. This is the Region B Blu-ray, 2-disc, I believe, with the DVD. Maniac Cop. Now this one, I actually like this one a lot. This has got some familiar faces. including one of the guy was in Halloween. No, it was in Halloween 3. No, was he in Creepshow? I think he played the dad in Creepshow. Anyways, whoever the guy is, there's some familiar faces in here. My glasses, unfortunately, are like long distance, so I can't tell who is in this. William Lustig, Larry Cohen. All right, so who the hell? William Lustig? Is that the guy? Might be the guy. Might be William Lustig. Anyways, Maniac Cop is actually better than you think it's going to be. I found it to be kind of exciting. You know, suspenseful. It was quite good. So, good one. Here we go. Here's Joe Dante's Matinee. All right, man. You know, featuring John Goodman there, I believe is what his name is. And this is just one of his. This is like a love letter to cinema. So it's almost impossible not to love this if you're a movie fan. Obviously, I'm a movie fan, and I have a copy of this in my collection. And anything with Joe Dante, who's obviously known for Gremlins and for the Howling. Did he do the Howling? Is, you know, Joe Dante is just a legend, and I love listening to Joe Dante talk. So there's some great special features in this, and you get to listen to Joe Dante talk. This is a Region B Blu-ray. All right, now here's TerrorVision and Video Dead. TerrorVision is the standout of this two-movie set. It's pretty fantastic monster effects movie with mindless teenagers and colorful hair and, you know, all the 80s trappings, the tropes that really make this kind of movie fun. I'd call it rock and roll horror for sure, but it's kind of video horror as well, as you can see. And, you know, people that like, maybe fans of Videodrome, these came out shortly after, I believe, and these are the kind of Videodrome copies, which is great. So, yeah, by the way, of course, this one can't not mention David Cronenberg's Videodrome, which actually, believe it or not, was something I have wanted to see forever. I just got it like yesterday. I haven't even had a chance to sit all the way through it. But this has Debbie Harry, and this was when this was first advertised. It was in the '90s. I was working in record stores, and you know, I was just dying to see it. But to buy this on VHS would have costed about $50 in 1990s money, and I made about $350 a month, maybe, at the time. To live off, you know, my rent was $150 or something. I don't know. I might have made $500. Anyways, you know, because I'm old. So I got that awesome raspy whiskey voice, man. So, anyways, Debbie Harry is in the lead in this, and this is just legendary. I think anything with David Cronenberg is going to be, that he directs or puts out, is going to be creepy, visceral, and scary. So, you know, here's another one. This is a great version of Pieces. It is exactly what you think it is. I've got the Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. I actually find this one to be pretty good, even though it's got all the weird thorn stuff in it, and it's got the girl that's not what's her name from the previous 4 and 5, but it's got that same energy going. The music's right. I feel like the vibe's right. And there's a nice extended version out there, too, that you can get. It's also an alternate version. So some of the scenes are actually not, that are on this, are actually not on that version, even though it's 3 hours long. So, you know, it's pretty wild. But this is a good version. This is the original Miramax Echo Bridge release. So this is like a fucking antique Blu-ray here. But it's like mint, and, you know, that's for sale on my eBay for, I think, $10 or $15. I'll have to check. Halloween 2. This is a awesome Scream Factory 2-disc edition. It's got the great TV version, which I always like TV versions. But I like them because they're censored, and because then I have like a censored version, maybe if there's kids around, or my cousins or nephews, mostly, you know, nephews and nieces, you know, I don't want them to have necessarily swearing, but I might want to show them a cool, scary movie. So some of the new versions that put the TV versions back together are sort of not really the original TV versions. Just be warned. You know, these do have swearing and boobs in them, even though it says TV version, right? So there's some little something you might not have known. Oh, here's the original Stars version of Halloween on Blu-ray. This is the first Blu-ray edition to come out, I believe. This is a nice edition. It has a great documentary and the trailer and the movie, and it's fantastic. You can't go wrong. You can get that for $15 on my Rob Zombie's Halloween 2-disc collector's edition. One of those movies where the making of is probably more interesting than the movie, but the movie's good. Although it is interesting, I think Rob Zombie missed something there. The fact his wife looks exactly like Laurie Strode, or you know, what's her name there. So that's kind of weird, because I think she could have played Laurie and would have been better. You know, Mrs. Zombie. Mrs. Zombie, yeah. So, but she's still great, but you know, it sometimes is sort of tedious to say every movie Zombie puts out, you put your fucking wife in. I mean, jeez. And you know, actually she's pretty good, right? But it sort of is, it maybe not the best way, I don't know. But hey, whatever fucking floats your boat, Rob. I've been a fan since you were putting out demo cassettes in the 80s. And I remember those cassettes, and that was pretty good stuff. So, fucking rock on. Right. Hey, Child's Play. Child's Play 1 and 2, the original Killer Doll movies. Woot! Don't gotta say much about those. Those are good. They got the cute kid. They got the killer dolls. Ooh, here we go. Eli Roth's Green Inferno. Now, this is just a fantastic horrifying cannibal movie. And I love me some cannibal movies, and it's especially cool to see a cannibal movie with no animal killing in it. So that's pretty cool. I really like that. Although the animal killing shouldn't ever be excised from those original cannibal movies, because this is it's history, and we learn from these things. And we learn not to do them by seeing them once. That's why you don't have to do it 1,000 times. And also, you know, that's just not good. It's not good natured. Anyway, so Eli Roth also did Hostel 1, 2, 3, I believe, and I'm not sure if he was involved after that. But the Hostel movies are fantastic, really scary, really visceral, and will freak you out. And this also really scary, really visceral, and will probably freak you out. So be careful. Be warned. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this House by the Cemetery. Now, these are all stuff that's going on eBay today and tomorrow. So if anybody wants anything, you can also chime in here. Also, I am always, since I'm not monetized yet, you can send donations to Sagafoo at hotmail.com on PayPal. So you go to PayPal. My address is sagafoo at hotmail.com. SAGAFOO at hotmail.com. So, you know, sagafoo at hotmail.com. You can send me a message if you want, but I'll block you if it's bullshit. Otherwise, if it's cool, that's rocking. So House by the Cemetery. This is a really great Blue Underground release, I believe that's what that's called, right? Blue Underground, yeah. My glasses are kind of bad. This is great. This has got, what's her name? Catriona, right? Goes by a bunch of different names, Catriona, but she's great. And then what's the other one? Catriona Macau, Paolo Malzo. That's not who I was remembering. Anyways, it's one of those Lucio Fulci movies, and it's pretty fantastic. I'd say anything